It's the home of the Wizards here in Washington, D.C. as we bring you an interconference match here at the Verizon Center. And the Warriors on a single-game road trip here before heading back home. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
And you know what they've been doing lately is one of the most impressive things we've seen in the NBA season so far. Hard to think of any team that's played better during this current winning streak.
And Steve, I don't think there's any end in sight. I mean, with the attitude they're bringing onto the court every night, I mean, that belief and confidence they have in themselves, it's going to take something very special and committed to beat them.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Thompson and Barnes, the 2 and 3. Down low, it's Green and Bogut. And it's Curry in at the point. The putback. And finished off by Bogut.
Now they finally connect with their 4th shot of the game.
Here's Nene. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Beautiful dish down low.
So for the Wizards, their last game a loss to Oklahoma City.
You know, you shoot the ball as poorly as they did that night, you're not going to win many games.
Well, Steve, it's not just difficult to win a game with low shooting percentages like theirs. It's nearly impossible.
They kick it out to Green for the 3. Again, the miss by Green.
Gortat never really felt at home in Phoenix, it seemed, but he got a lot of his bounce back to his step when he was traded to the Wizards, where he was really a great fit alongside that young backcourt.
Here's the pass to Nene. Second chance shot. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And the Wizards trading Emeka Okafor and a draft pick for Gortat. Clark seemed like a pretty good move at the time.
Yeah, you know, Okafor had that season-ending injury. The Wizards making a push for the playoffs, and they were able to re-sign Gortat this offseason. Nene, a 6'11" Brazilian big man, strong and quick-footed with a nice touch. He's a quality two-way player. And for him, as it is the case with a lot of players, it's about health. You know, over the course of his 12-year career, he's missed almost a third of available games due to injury.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
Curry kicks to Barnes. It's Thompson off the drive. They kick it out to Green. Lets it go with a 3. And that one's good. We talk about Nene's troubles at times staying on the court, Steve. Some say he's unwilling to play through pain.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's the case. You know, all I know is that he's healthy. He's one of the most effective big men in the NBA, and he had a terrific run in the playoffs last year, particularly in that Chicago series.
And Curry, here we go. Barnes can't get it to go.
You know, he's so confident, sometimes to a fault, and that showed right there. That's a bad shot.
Exactly. I mean, that's self-inflicted damage right there. There are a lot better options than what he took.
Here's Gortat. Makes it off the glass.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
Yeah, it's been a clinic at that end of the floor, no question. Well, as you know, there are polls for just about everything in sports. Last year, Steph Curry was actually voted as the most trustworthy player in the league.
You talked about trust in Steph Curry. It seemed he was able to trust his ankles a bit more last year.
Yeah, that has been a big concern. Repeated ankle sprains. Part of the reason the Warriors were able to sign him.
No way.
Bargain extension. But
no
when
fucking
healthy,
way.
Clearly an all-star and all-league player.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
Well, you look at how the Warriors have improved. Really a change in philosophy from years past. The new ownership wanted size for position and rebounding, defense, toughness. They've really established a nice foundation.
The Warriors making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Wizards. Porter dishes to Butler. That's
Our old
good.
fucking sweatshirt.
Miller's got his first basket of the night.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
And he gets it to go. And the first big move towards that size and defense for the Warriors was the trade of Monte Ellis for
Not again.
And like many trades, it was questioned initially, but Bogut has brought that toughness and interior defensive presence this team so desperately lacked. And the wins have really validated the Warriors' new direction.
Both free throws good for Miller.
Andre Miller with 15 seasons under his belt. He says he thinks he could play until he's 40. And I'll tell you, with his style of play, it doesn't seem like a stretch. He's low to the ground and plays with a craftiness that really doesn't require a ton of speed.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And Andre Miller is really a crafty ball handler. It's amazing the numbers he's produced over his career without being a high flyer, without being super fast. What he is highly skilled, smart, tough, durable, uses changes of speed, and the strength he has served him well as a post-up guard and also in being able to play through contact in the lane.
Good God.
And Steve, you talk about Miller's strength and his deceptiveness. One of the best post-up point guards in the NBA.
Yeah, maybe the best over the course of his career. He's got that little bank shot from the mid-post, unbelievable footwork and spin moves. He's got all the tricks in his book.
Out to the wing. Pulls it up. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
The feed to Seraphin. It's rebounded by Golden State. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Rockets in their last game.
And Kevin, I really liked how they came right at them in that game, determined to attack the hoop.
Yeah, when that strategy didn't lead to layups, Steve, they usually wound up at the free throw line, and they shot very well with.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. If you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
So difficult to get a shot off against this defense. They are really playing hard.
Yeah, they're playing hard, and they pride themselves on making it tough for their opponents.
Wall and Beal together in the backcourt. Pearson and Nene filling up the forward spots. And it's Gortat in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group start the second quarter for the Wizards. The kick out to Wall. No good with the triple. The Warriors trail. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Wall. And Beal kicks to Pierce. Pushes it down to finish the break.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Yeah, that's right. So you push it. That's the best opportunity for points on the break. This lead, I think, is headed north.
And here we go. Washington fast break. Here's Barnes. Pierce with the rebound. Pierce has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Tries it from 9. They recover it. And the shot's good from Nene.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane. You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve. It's early, but you can already make a case for Curry as one of the best shooters of all time. Really, it's a combination of his ability to hit shots, but also his ability to create his own shot. Very rare to have both those abilities.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Gentlemen, as you know, David Lee is a 2-time All-Star, and he said, "I'm very confident in my own abilities. My biggest thing is to be consistent." Anybody can go out and have a good couple of games, but to produce game in and game out is the most difficult thing this week. I feel like I've done that. Kevin, he comes ready to play every game.
You know what you're going to get from him all the time, Doris. Thanks.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it. Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
Rasul Butler's checked in for Gortat. The Warriors shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Well, impressive free throw shooting as a team this season, right around that 78% mark.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for the Wizards. Humphries comes in for Paul Pierce.
Andre Iguodala, one of the elite athletes in the NBA. Great ball handler, and when he gets to the rim, he's right up there with LeBron James as far as being one of the most high-percentage finishers in the league.
And Washington making a change here. Miller's checked in.
You know, as great as Iguodala's strength and athleticism are, I think it's his IQ for the game that really sets him apart. I mean, you see all of that in his alertness and anticipation defensively, and also in his playmaking on the offensive end.
Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Washington. Warriors trail by 3. It's rush outside. Here's Spates. Another shot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at Atlanta. And, of course, the Golden State Warriors tied up with them. Well, and for Iguodala, the savvy off-the-court 2 guys. One of the attractions, Steve, for him playing in the Bay Area, connecting with the area's innovators and the venture capitalists.
So he's a bright guy. You know, back in 2011 during the labor negotiations, he actually spent time interning with a major bank. So I mean, this is a guy with a bright future beyond basketball.
Wide open. Good as the jump shot falls. Iguodala's got 10 points.
Ooh, it looked like him.
And a foul called on Andre. That's his first foul.
Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
Yeah, I think he got there in time. Nice play.
Golden State's got into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Rush from outside. That falls. Nice speed that time from Andre Iguodala.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Miller kicks to Seraphin. Butler passes to Porter. Back to Butler. Inside. Knocks it loose. Lee with the steal. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Warriors leading by 3. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Seraphin.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
Miller dishes to Humphries. Off on the layup. Good as it goes. No good on the buzzer beater. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Andre Iguodala with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, he created a lot of opportunities for himself in the first couple of quarters. And I'll tell you what, he was smart with his